Okay, Pam, you're looking a little out of frame there. You might want to fix that frame.
Okay,
The folks at home can't quite see your face.
is that better?
No, you need to come down.
Further, even further down?
Further down.
Is that okay?
That's better, but not
Even lower?
there. Almost. You
Okay.
need to come up and to your left.
To my, okay, orbitally.
There we go.
Okay, sure.
There we go.
Sure thing. We okay there, Derek?
That's better. That's much better, yes. Like a blueberry before we start.
Oh, please. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Let's get right into the interview. I've got a lot of questions for you, Doc. A lot of regular viewers will know, again, that I'm a big-time leg guy. I'm a leg guy. I like squats. I like sprints. Those things are the most important exercises to me. But unlike me, Pam, you're almost like the inverse of that, I guess. You can't focus very much on the upper body.
Well, the first thing to point out about my upper body routine is that the upper body contains the legs, the pecs, the ears, but crucially, the mind.
Well, that makes perfect sense to me.
Well, as I've always taught you, Derek, the physical and the mental are one and the same. I clamp my head into a vise that I keep next to the bed. That holds me secure. With my legs, I pump my legs as fast as they will go on a running machine, which I set to about 50 miles an hour or so. The requisite surge of blood to my head actually expands the brain, while my head remains perfectly sized, but my brain ever increasing within the confines. And so I can maximize the potential without losing any modeling work.
But the only way you got to deal with that, I think, is if somebody passes by and they say, why on earth have you got your head in a vise and you're running on a treadmill? The answer is because you're not.
If you follow my guidance, you will roar like an eagle, you will soar like a lion, and you will be the best man you can be. I wanted to say, Derek, you've got a fantastic cameraman over there. Really
great job, Bill. He's been with me for 5 years now, haven't you, Bill? He's nodding.
I remember he worked on, was it Supermarket Sweep?
Yeah, Supermarket Sweep is a very different project for Bill, but without him, I don't know. We'd just be audio.
It was from the neck down that his paralysis took hold, wasn't it? So
that's correct.
So the camera rig must suit him a lot better now. Derek, if you permit me, I'd like to tell you a little about my my brand new supplement, if that's.
Oh yes, absolutely.
That
was going to be my next question. Actually, I've heard a little about this. For the viewers at home, it has a very unique delivery method.
It's called VitaFlex. All of the same nutrients and support that your body needs, which you can find in my broths, but it has the added virtue of the vitamin being as heavy as a very big kettlebell.
I've been fortunate enough to try this. I highly recommend it. I assume it's available on Doc's website or the Doc web.
The Doc web, yeah. That's the area of the internet that is my purview. It's one of the fastest growing areas of Her Majesty's internet. I'd recommend the Doc web for all of your food and supplement needs.
Great, and like I say, I highly recommend this. What you do is you go to take it like a normal supplement, but just stop short of the mouth. This is how I get the most benefits. I don't know if this aligns with your recommended methodology, Doc, but what I do is I take it as close to my mouth as I can, almost in, and then down again, and then repeat, and then eventually when you just can't squeeze out any more reps, that's when you swallow it.
That will guarantee the maximum health benefit. Pregnant women, pregnant children, and men can all benefit from this.
I think one of the only people I wouldn't recommend it for is Bill. So, was there anything else you wanted to mention on the supplements, Doc?
It's freely available on the Doc web, on my Twitch stream, and from my house.
Okay, so far you've mentioned your Twitch stream and your supplements. Are those your two main revenue streams, or is there anything else? And how do those streams work? How do you actually make money from that? Because this is what people want to know. British guys like me, I don't know if this is the same for the Swiss. It's kind of uncouth. People consider it kind of uncouth to talk about money. But these are the things that people want to know. So I think we should talk about it because we owe that to the viewers. So if you wouldn't mind just explaining to the guys how exactly you profit from these streams and if there is anything else that you make money from besides those two.
Sure, Derek, thank you for the opportunity. The first point to make is that making money is couth as all hell. I've pioneered a new form of revenue collection. It's a system known as capitalism-free finance direction. Quite simple. I harvest the information of anyone who has subscribed to my channel or come into contact with the internet in any way, and I'll simply send them a monthly email, politely remind them. It would be a real pity if that information were to be disseminated to the wider population. I always sign off, that you can be as strong as a fox or as cunning as an ox, but if people know some of the things that I know about you, you will be going down.
I bet those people really are more than happy to pay up. And this is great because, like you say, this moves beyond capitalism. We tried various methods, and capitalism is clearly, it's got its problems, let's put it that way. We don't have any ads on this channel, for example. We actually use a mixture of Dr. Pam's method and another method which I learned from the sales department for a product called crack cocaine. The two currencies of threat and addiction, I think they represent the two prongs of the post-capitalist world.
Oh, I meant to say, Derek, how was your daily 10K this morning?
I did a couple of 10Ks this morning, and also a 45K ultra marathon, and then later on today I'm scheduled to do a 100-mile run on a running track. You got to put yourself through these things in order to grow.
I always swim vertically every morning, and swimming vertically I find is the best cardiovascular workout that the brain and body and balls can possibly have. You only have to look as far as the Lynx Africans and you would see that they're one of the healthiest and most prosperous communities.
Yeah, this is something that means a lot to you. I've heard about this as well. When you tell the folks about the charity work that you've been doing in aid of Lynx Africa.
I start off with triangular well, and next to that I have a triangular gym, because many of the Lynx Africans suffer from father issues.
Well, if I may say, you're a perfect father figure. So,
any blueberries left there, Derek?
Oh yeah, would you like one?
Thank you.
Not you, Bill. No, they go right through you, and I'm not.
Damn, those are terrific.
No one's gonna.
No, I think
I'm not gonna show you on camera. So, is there anything else you want to cover, or should we could move on to some philosophy questions?
I'm happy to move right along, Derek. Fire away.
Okay, 1 second. I'm just gonna get my book. All right, so this here is an anthology of Western philosophy. I haven't planned.
Just Western?
We're just Western, yeah. We're not interested in the Southern stuff. Doc, I'm just going to open the book at random in a few places.
Roll those beautiful philosophical dice.
What do you think about John Locke?
John Locke actually laid a lot of the groundwork for supplementary supplement advice. He was a very lazy man. He left a lot of his sentences unfinished.
Well, this was the irony, I think, with him, was he couldn't complete a sentence, but he could complete a book.
It's incredible. And the proofreading boom of the 1800s actually was directly correlated to Locke's work.
Tell us what you think about Aristotle.
We're all based on the Aristotelian principle of fear, wonder, and hope. I've been looking around for contemporary Aristotle. I just don't see him.
This book contains Leo Tolstoy.
Good card player. Beyond that, don't rate the guy.
René Descartes.
All of the Descartes family, they took me in when I had nothing. I mean, I had an income of 2.6 million and 3 cars, but it felt like nothing to me.
All right, but that's great. Well, thank you so much for your time, Doc. It's very much appreciated.
No problem.
And I'm sure that all the guys at home will take a lot away from this, a lot of wisdom there. I recommend watching this video at least 400 or 500 times just to really absorb everything that's in there. Listen to it in your sleep, quietly on your phone, under your pillow, and have it playing on the laptop at the same time, but not in sync. It works like a hypnotism.
Like, I couldn't have said it better myself, Derek.
Absolutely. Give my love to your daughter.
Terrific. Thanks so much. Okay, see you, Derek.
Here's Dr. Pam.
Okay, bye, Dad.
If you took value from this video, there's a couple of things I'd like to ask you to do. Don't worry, I'm not asking for any money. That comes later after we funnel the sales process down. All I need you to do is hit like, hit subscribe, and keep your questions coming in. You can leave your questions on Twitter at Derek Shoehorn, or Facebook, Life Advice page, or in a comment under any one of my YouTube videos. Keep growing.